Sometimes the reason you want to reconnect with God is not spiritual at all. It's actually because life is heavy and you know you were never meant to carry it alone. Hi, I'm Petrina. I'm a writer, photographer, and a lifelong creative. I've built a family, I've raised kids, I've built businesses, and I've lived across several continents. And I've walked with God through full seasons and really hard ones. Today I'm talking to you as someone who knows what it's like firsthand to drift away and then to try and self-manage and realize at the end of it that you still need God. Today I want to share 3 very simple but powerful ways to reconnect with God and to bring your faith back to life again. I promise they won't be complicated, they won't be religious, and they will not be performative, just relational. Number 1 is to be intentional with your time. You've got to prioritize spending time with God. Now, I know that sounds very obvious, but please stay with me. You know how no relationship can survive on leftovers of time, of energy, of effort? You cannot bring closeness with somebody by accident, and your relationship with God is no different. If life is busy, and please, let's be honest, it is for everyone, then that's what pushes things aside. If you never schedule time with God, He doesn't stop loving you and go away. But that intimacy that you have, it quietly slips away. Now, this doesn't mean you have to spend hours and hours of time with Him. It also doesn't mean that it has to look perfect. It can mean 5 minutes in the morning. It can mean a walk where you just talk to God. Or it could be sitting with your coffee or tea before your household wakes up. It does mean that you've got to choose Him on purpose. There's even a verse in the Bible that has reminded me so many times about this, which says that you should draw near to God and He will draw near to you. And that's not because God ever left, but because relationship responds to intentionality. To be very honest with you, there have been many times in my life when I realized I was talking about God far more than I was actually talking to Him. And that awareness, it really shifts something in you. Now, if this is resonating with you, I want to tell you, you're not alone. So please don't feel terrible. So many women find themselves here, quietly realizing they need God again. Number 2 is to spend time in the Word. You've got to spend time in the Bible. I want to say this gently but honestly. You cannot deeply know God if you don't know His Word. The Bible is not a rule book. It's not a history lesson. It's not religious homework. It is a love letter from a God who loves you. It is His way of showing you who He is. You know, research shows that to really get to know a person, you've got to spend time with them in many different situations. These different situations reveal who that person is. In the Bible, you get to see God in a million different situations. You get to see Him in mercy, in justice, in patience, in grief, in joy, in conflict. The Bible shows you how God thinks. It shows you how He responds to situations. It shows you how He loves. It shows you how kind and good and faithful He is, even when we are not. The more you read it, the more familiar God becomes, and the more familiar His voice becomes to you. And let's be honest, God is altogether lovely. I guarantee you, you cannot encounter Him and get to know Him and spend time with Him and not fall deeply in love. So if your faith is feeling distant, I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time I sat with God's Word? Not to rush, just to listen. Number 3 is to talk to God. Now, we don't realize that's what prayer is, a conversation with God. Pray, talk to Him honestly. No relationship grows without communication. Prayer is not fancy language. It's not impressing God. It's not getting the words right. It's conversation. Tell God what's weighing on you. Tell Him what's bothering you. Tell Him what you're confused about. Ask Him for His advice. Tell Him even, God, I'm feeling a bit distant from you. What should I do? You know what? He's not intimidated by your honesty. He's not intimidated by your procrastination. He welcomes all of you. When prayer becomes ongoing and not just an occasional thing you do, your awareness of God changes. You notice Him more. Your trust deepens. Your faith strengthens. So pray, talk to Him. Now, if conversations like this are helpful for you, please stay connected. You can subscribe here or follow along. Because this channel is really about walking with God through real life, honestly, gently, and without any pressure. If your faith doesn't feel alive right now, it doesn't mean it's gone. It just means it needs tending and looking after and caring for. Faith is relational, and relationships, they can always be renewed. If you take nothing else from today, take this. I want you to be intentional. Open God's word. Talk to Him. We're not trying to do this to be better Christians. We're doing it to get to know Him again. And He is altogether lovely and delightful to know. You will never be disappointed when you press in and lean into God. Let me leave you with this reassurance. God is not standing at a distance, waiting for you to get it right, judging you. He is loving and caring, and He wants to be with you. He wants to be near, and He just wants you to spend time with Him. When you reconnect with Him, your faith will not just feel real again, it will feel alive. If this conversation has encouraged you, please don't rush past it. Even one small step can change everything. If you're wanting to keep going, there are also other conversations on the channel that might really support you in this season. For example, if you're in a place where God is feeling hard to sense right now, where things are feeling unclear or muted or foggy, there's an episode called Faith in the Fog. And it is specially for those seasons when you don't feel close, but you're still choosing to trust, still choosing to keep walking. If life is feeling overwhelming and you're carrying far too much on your shoulders, there's another episode, Finding Peace in the Juggle. I hope it will help you to slow the noise, release some of that pressure, and to remember where peace actually comes from. Short answer, from God. And if you're feeling unanchored and you're questioning your direction or your purpose or who you are in this season, Rediscovering Purpose is an episode that is a gentle place to start reconnecting with what matters to you most. I'll link those for you below. If you'd like to stay connected, you are so welcome to subscribe and join me here. This space is for women who are walking through real life with God. Wherever you are in your journey, you are welcome here. I'll talk to you next time.